What's up everybody and welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. And I know it is Star Wars week here on the channel, but I just got this in the mail. It is the brand new NECA Tmnt 1990s movie accessory set, and I could not wait to bring you guys a review. So I went ahead and made this review, and I'm gonna upload it basically on a day that I already had 2 videos planned. So you guys are gonna get 3 videos in one day from me. I hope you guys do enjoy it. I got my main man Mikey here to test out some of the great accessories that come in this set. And before we get started, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 300 subscribers once again. It really means a lot to me. It means the world to me, because without you guys, I'd just be a guy here talking to myself about toys. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your guys' day to listen to me talk about toys. But before we get started, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. I upload new content every Mondays, Wednesdays, heck, for the foreseeable future, guys. I have so much content for you guys. I'm going to be uploading new videos throughout the week. You know, like I said, for the foreseeable future. So make sure you hit that bell icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you guys do enjoy this video or any of my other ones, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, guys. It is a very small goal of mine to try to reach at least 1 new subscriber per new video that I put out. So please be my 1 new subscriber for this video. Thank you so much in advance. As always, the information on this channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. I am your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector, and once again, guys, I have for you the new TMNT 1990s movie accessory set. And man, have I been waiting for this thing. NECA announced this, I want to say, sometime in November, December, possibly even in October of last year, and I pre-ordered it as soon as it was possible, because once the pre-order window closed for this, they were not going to produce anymore. These aren't going to any stores, any Walmarts. So if you did not pre-order it when it came out, unfortunately, your only option would be to go to eBay or any other third-party market, and you're going to have to pay that markup that people are asking for. I have not looked on eBay yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be going for the minimum of at least double of what it went for retail, which was $50. So I'm thinking that it's going to be going for at least a minimum of $100, if not maybe $80 on eBay. I'll probably check later, but like I said, I literally just got this in, so I wanted to get this up for you guys, and I myself am super excited to dig into it. Obviously, I've already opened it and looked to see what they have, and like I said, I'm so excited about it that I'm ready to start putting it into my dioramas, using it with my figures. So I wanted to get this review up and to you guys before I started separating all the pieces throughout my room and my displays and whatnot, and I forget what's where. And because you guys probably know, if you guys are collectors, once you set up something, you really don't want to move it unless you absolutely have to. So you know, that's why I said let's go ahead and bring you guys this review now, so that way I can start using these amazing accessories. Because guys, when you see these accessories, you are gonna be excited and you are gonna be amazed and astonished at the quality and attention to detail that, you know, NECA brought to these accessories. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and crack into this set. All right, guys, here we have them all laid out basically. And this set, as you can see, comes jammed packed with a bunch of stuff, but a bunch of great stuff. And as always, the attention to detail on NECA's part is amazing, and I absolutely love every single piece of accessory that comes in this set, and I cannot wait to use these. So let's get into what exactly comes in this set. So first off, let's look at the alternate heads. So Mikey is wearing his alternate head right now. It's a little more serious than his actual head, but it makes sense because, you know, his actual head that comes with it is a little more jokingly, a little more haha laughing. So it makes sense that he would come with a more serious head in this one, whereas the other turtles come with a more comical kind of haha type face. Or here you can see Leonardo. He's smiling. He's not, you know, in a very firm grimace like in the action figure. Raphael is having a nice little smile, and of course Donnie is laughing, you know, kind of like the scene where you can actually see the guy inside the suit. And a quick tip that I want to share with you guys is that these heads actually come out at the neck. So the ball joint or the dumbbell joint is going to stay with the head, guys. Do not attempt to remove the dumbbell joint from the head. The alternated heads themselves come with dumbbell joints on the inside. I did not realize this, and I was trying to get the one from Mikey's head out. And as you can see, I scraped it up pretty badly on the inside right there. So do not make that mistake. Thankfully, I did not break mine. But as you can see, they do come with dumbbell joints on the inside. So do not attempt to take it out of the head. It stays with the head and you just swap it out. So what else does this amazing set come with? Well, let's look at the one thing that you can barely see, and that's this pole right here. And that is a street sign for Bleecker and 11th. And if you remember correctly, that is where April O'Neil's apartment, her second time around antique shop is. So that's really cool to have, especially with this NECA street scene diorama. That will just add a little bit more life to that scene, and I'm definitely going to add it into there. So you also get 4 pizza slices to complete that pizza pie that you should be able to complete if you have all the turtles already, plus Splinter, or maybe just Raphael, because I think the one that comes with Splinter is a little more melted and stuff because it's supposed to be the one that falls on his head. So yeah. So next up, we're gonna start with more of the bigger things and then try to work our way down to the smaller stuff, because I'm trying to figure out how to go through this because there's so much stuff here, guys. But it's such great stuff. And really the only thing that isn't a part of this set here is literally Mikey. He's literally the only thing that is not a part of this set here. So next up, we're going to look at Mikey Skateboard. So as you can see, it has the little grip tape lines right there. It says Sewer Cruise right on the bottom. It has the orange and black wheels, and they do move, so you can use it basically, but they aren't so they don't move so easily that if you put them on, he's just gonna be slipping and sliding, but they do move if you want to use it for that. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and look at, whoops, drop the chips, Shredder's busted up helmet. So as you can see, it's all wavy, it's all, you know, bendy and stuff. They just announced TMNT Secret of the Ooze Shredder back, I believe, in early April for Turtle Tuesday. So I am so ready for that. They've yet to announce when they're going to drop it. I thought it was going to be part of NECA's Father's Day drop, but it is not. So we're still waiting to see when they're going to release the Secret of the Ooze Shredder, because I'm sure a lot of people are waiting for that and are ready for it. So next up, let's go ahead and move this little guy down here. Whoops, he can stay on his back. And let's go ahead and pull this forward and look at the TV. So the TV, of course, has April O'Neil giving her, her news report. It's a very thick TV, and the cool thing about it is that NECA went ahead and included this hole so that you can hang it in a diorama or something. So if you want to hang it somewhere, or if you can just place it down. It's a very, it's hollowed out and everything, but it is a very nicely detailed little TV, from the 1990s. So that is it when it comes to the bigger pieces. Now let's move on to more like the smaller accessory pieces. First up being this sewer hole. So of course, with all TMNT stuff, you need a sewer hole. The bottom, and it is actually a really good representation of a sewer hole, or a manhole cover. That's technically what it is, not a sewer hole, because it has, the gratings on the top and on the back side right there. So that's really cool. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the newspaper. So this is the same one that is seen on screen that Raphael is looking at. I've yet to open it, so I don't know. Oh, there is stuff on the inside, but it's all blurry and stuff, so you can't really make out what it is. Just the front and the back are really clear, so that way if you're doing toy photography and whatnot, you can see what it is saying. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the straw hat. So technically this is for Donatello, and he doesn't really wear it in the movie. Technically he only wears it in some behind the scene photos of a scene that they shot, but did not include in the actual movie. I believe he's only seen wearing this for like a split second, if anything, in the actual movie. But there was supposed to be a training montage scene that he wore this for the majority of it. But they never really put it in. But NECA decided, as always, to be that awesome company and go that extra step and extra mile and include it with this amazing set. So next up, I want to go ahead and pull Mikey forward so you can look at his hand right here. So NECA included the nunchuck spinning hand with this Mikey, which is really cool because I have the larger version for the 1/4 scale Mikey, because I do have the larger accessory set that came with the baby turtles that are at a bigger scale and the pizza and whatnot. But I'm so glad I can get this one with this Mikey because it just fits him so perfectly. I mean, Mikey's just so jokingly, and I gotta be honest guys, that has to be one of my favorite scenes in the movie. When he's spinning, he's like, just keep practicing, and then Donatello jumps over him and they just start getting down. That is just the best. I think next to that scene is when Leo and Raph are arguing and Mikey and Donnie are in the kitchen eating some chips. Whoops. And this bag of chips isn't a soft plastic with a piece of foam in it like most of them are. It is a hard plastic through and through. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's just a little puffed up to make it seem like there's stuff in it. But going back to what I was saying, is they're in the kitchen and they're eating pork rinds, and so that's really cool. And once again, it's a hard plastic, and as you can see, they actually filled it with some pork rinds. So that's really cool. It adds a nice level of detail to that accessory. So next up, we are gonna go ahead and take a look at the teddy bear. I have to be honest, I did not realize that this made such an appearance. I thought it was only in April's apartment for a split second, but NECA decided to include it. But that's okay. I mean, I'm sure I can use it somewhere. I'm happy with all the accessories. I'm not complaining. It's just one of the more odd ones to include in this set, if you had asked me. So next up, we of course have Turtle Wax. And as you can see there, it is officially licensed in brand Turtle Wax. I remember when they announced this set that Randy came out and said that they were really meticulous with the detail because they went to Turtle Wax and got the license to put that on there because they didn't want to just put some generic wax term on there, because the joke of the movie was that it's turtle wax. So, you know, like I said, NECA always goes above and beyond, and I really appreciate it despite their distribution issues, despite their stuff being hard to find and hard to acquire at times. I really do appreciate that, and they are doing better with those online orders, pre-orders and whatnot. So we're getting there, we just need to get there a little faster, but we're getting there. So next up, let's go ahead and take a look at this pizza box, because this is also part of the accessory set. So as you can see, it's tile pizza, but you know, it's supposed to be Domino's and whatnot. You got your little advertisement there, better delivery, and they even greased up the inside to make it look like there was a greasy pizza in there. So that is really cool. Once again, attention to detail. So second to last thing we are going to look at, can't believe we're almost through, it seems like so much stuff, is the Canister of Ooze that they come with. Pull it forward a little closer so that you can see. It says TCRI right there. Oh, I was gonna say, I really wish I had the crack in it, and it does. Look at that. I actually have the 1/1 replica scale of this, and then I have the baby turtles from the larger scale accessory set around it, imitating, you know, the scene where they're getting mutated by the ooze and they're actually eating pizza and snacks and whatnot next to it. So that's really cool. It's one of my favorite displays in my room. Maybe I'll show it to you guys one of these days, or maybe I'll try to, if I can remember, I'll try to include a pic of it right here, right now. But last, but certainly not least, we have, of course, the baby turtles themselves. You get 4 of these, one for each turtle, which is really cool. Now I wish I would have picked up a splinter, because I don't have a splinter, but that would be really cool to have these little baby turtles posed up next to them. But I'm sure I can find something cool for them to do, especially since I just got the new or not the new, but just got the Gremlin Ultimate from NECA as well. I originally got them for a cigarette, so like my Mezco Wolverine can have a cigarette because, you know, he's always smoking, and so he needed a cigarette and a beer, and that set came with it. And it also came with a few candy bars and whatnot, and I think those will go perfect with these guys, with the pizza and the chips and the pork rinds and the candy bar. So yeah guys, that is all the great stuff that comes in this accessory set. As you can see, it is a pile of stuff that comes in this accessory set, and it is amazingly detailed and definitely worth the wait. So unfortunately, like I said, if you missed out on the pre-orders, you are gonna have to go to a third-party market, eBay, Mercari, OfferUp to get this. So I apologize for that. I have nothing to do with that, but it is a great set, and if you really have the means to get it and you missed out and you can get it, I would suggest you getting it, because it would add a lot of great value to your NECA TMNT figures and whatnot. I'm actually kind of sad I didn't get two. I'm not really sure what I need two for, but it's just such great accessories. I have to admit, these accessories are just so cool, guys. So detailed, especially things that I've been wanting and needing, like this newspaper, a pizza box, and apparently the April O'Neil figure is going to come with a few pizza boxes herself, so that's really cool, just to, like I said, spread around the street scene diorama, make it look a little more lived in. So yeah guys, that is it when it comes to these accessories. So let's go ahead and take a few pics, take a look at how these accessories play with each other, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And once again guys, thank you so much for 300 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. But with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Let's hit 400 by the end of June, guys. We can totally do it. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Batman Girl, aka the Buff Collector, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.